big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from what I learn what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Today, we're doing legs. So, I already did my warm-up set. Now I'm trying to find that good working weight to work with. Doing single leg curls standing, one leg at a time. And this is a good way to find out your imbalances to see what leg is stronger than the other. So, 20 reps on each leg or until failure. Really trying to get that squeeze at the top, hold it for a second, and then slow on the way down. Really try to put that mind to the muscle and use them hamstrings and make them hamstrings work. Now we're supersetting leg curls with leg extensions just because it cuts time down and I feel I get a way more better pump doing them back to back like this. So same deal here. We're doing one leg at a time, really trying to focus on squeezing and contracting at the top and doing 20 reps on each leg. This is going to cut you up, man. The higher reps is going to cut you up and give you more definition. So right here, we're moving to the second working set and just trying to find that right weight so I can get in that groove. I thought I found it, but that wasn't it. So I had to put the weight a little bit back up again. So doing leg curls is essentially just like doing bicep curls on a preacher. You're just getting the peak of the hamstring, just like you get the peak of the bicep on the preacher when you do preacher curls. So same concept, but still working that overall hamstring and really trying to, make them things pop. Again, just adjusting the weight, going up a little bit. That felt a little bit heavy, so I had to drop the weight, I believe. But really trying to make those quads work. Doing a quick little rest pause. Then we're going to get right back to it. No drop set. Now we can move on to the next exercise. So moving on to some squats now. Well, leg press slash squats. I don't know if any of you have this machine. It's Icarian. I don't know how the fuck that's spelled, but yeah. So doing 20 reps, really going. I put my feet out a little bit in the opposite direction so I can feel more of like my quads, my glutes, hamstrings firing, and it felt pretty good. Slow and controlled tempo, taking my time. Don't want to force it too much and injure myself, so really taking my time through the movement and doing 20 reps. I really feel all my muscle groups firing from my quads to my hamstrings to my glutes, and it feels really good. So Definitely a good exercise. Definitely recommend putting or throwing into your routine if you guys cannot squat with the free weights. Second working set. Now notice when I do these, that stretch I get at the bottom, I get that exaggerated deep stretch. That's where you feel your glutes and your hamstrings come into play. If you're not getting a decent stretch on this, you are actually leaving gains on the table. So make sure when you do this exercise or any exercise, you get that deep stretch and you get that contraction at the top, man. All right, we done with this. We're gonna move on. So now we're moving on to some hip abductors. You know, there's a little quick trick that I learned for myself is to get in the way I just got in rather than trying to muscle your way inside when you sit down. It's just way harder. So doing 20 reps with these, working the inside of the thighs, because that's very important. You got to hit all muscle groups, man. Don't neglect it. Really trying to squeeze it at the top and slow and controlled tempo, slow and controlled movement. So really feel those thighs work, man, and get to it. So this is the final working set for legs, for quads. Next, we're just gonna span some calf raises. So I'm starting the calf raises, just doing them parallel, regular. You guys know I like to do all three angles. I do regular, then I point my toes inward for one set, and then I do outwards. So just trying to hit all angles of the calves. So that's a wrap for this leg workout. That concludes all portions of the legs. I didn't do no RDLs or anything like that because that's if you're trying to be a professional bodybuilder, you really want to get them details, then you can go do the extra shit, but not me. Okay, so 2 things I forgot to do. Doesn't feel good. I forgot to record on the way here, which is fine, whatever. But the reason why I forgot to record is because I was busy trying to fix my headphones. I bought some new, I keep saying headphones. I was trying to fix my mics. I bought some new mics for you guys, but for some reason they didn't give me the cord that goes to the iPhone, so I gotta order that cord now and wait for that cord to come in. But I was testing those this morning. I was charging them all night and trying to get them shit situated for the day, but didn't end up getting to use them today, but it's okay. Hopefully the wire comes in on Monday or whatever. So it says Friday, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, as of the leg workout felt pretty good, can't complain. You know, I'm trying to see if doing legs every other week is helping, and I feel like it is. I definitely feel like it's helping 100%. So I'm actually happy about that because, listen, I'm seeing results. And yeah, man, I'm doing them every other week. Now, I'll tell you this much, training legs or training any body part every other week, you're definitely gonna get a lot more sore. So you'll be able to damage the muscle way more than you usually would, and way more efficiently because it hasn't been touched and they've been able to fully recover. So when you go back to hit it again the week after, you'll notice, you'll be like, wow, I'm so damn sore. Like
I could tell you right now, throughout the leg workout, I could feel that my legs were already starting to like kind of cramp up a little bit. I'm probably a little dehydrated, but I could feel that my legs are going to be very sore. So that's a good sign that I killed, I stimulated them properly. So, and another good sign is when you walk down the stairs after your leg workout and your legs are feeling wobbly, you need to hold the railing, that's how you know you killed them. That's how you know you hit the muscle and killed it. So that is a good sign. Now I remember days where I used to do legs and I used to be able to squat and stuff. And I used to go so hard to the point where I would be sore for almost like 2 weeks. And when I would get on the toilet, I would struggle to get on the toilet. I'd be holding on to everything, trying to sit down because I'd be so sore that it would feel like my legs and my ass was bruised. Pretty crazy. But man, those were the good old days. But yeah, I would hit legs so hard that I would take almost 2 weeks to recover. So it's crazy. And I was training legs every week then too. And I would do squats every workout no matter what. It would be like squats, leg press, and then all the accessory movements towards the end. That's how we would do it. Now it's the complete opposite because the fact that I can't lift as heavy like I used to and I don't do squats anymore, like free weight barbell squats. Now what I do is I'll pre-exhaust my legs beforehand so that way I can make the lighter weight that I'm squatting with or that I'm doing on a machine with, some machine squats with. They're not really squats, but squat / leg press. Whatever I do for a compound movement for legs, a pressing movement, I make it feel harder than what it is so I don't have to go as heavy on it. I could use lighter weight and it'll feel heavier because my legs are already pre-fatigued and pre-exhausted. So that's what I do. But if you guys don't have any issues, go in there. Squats is the single best movement for legs. I don't care, you can do anything else. If you want to grow your legs and get thick legs and put some size on and mass, squats is the best movement for legs out of all the movements. But if you're trying to shape your legs and get them to look nice, then all the other accessory movements, leg extensions, leg curls, all those are very beneficial to shaping your legs and making them look good. Now, if you do them both, of course, that's the best optimal way to do it because leg curls and leg extensions, all these things come into play when you are squatting. So it'll definitely give you more support when you're squatting and doing any pressing movements. So definitely don't want to neglect all of them. But if you have to choose one, it would be squats, of course, because that's just a heavy hitter. But yeah, man. Now it's time to recover. I forgot my protein shake, so I'm gonna drink that down. Let's get the recovering process started. Eat up, and like I said, right now I'm in the maintenance, little under maintenance phase until I don't even know until when. But summer's pretty much done, so I don't need to go hardcore in a diet. Well, I'm not going to go hardcore in a diet like I was. I'm still gonna watch what I eat. I'm still gonna eat clean during the week. I'm just not gonna go crazy and suffer like I was before. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, man, just trying to enjoy life a little bit. Because before I was that, when you're in a deep deficit and you're dieting hard and you're intermittent fasting and doing everything, yeah, it's cool because it's the discipline you need to install in you. But as time goes on, you get very miserable because I don't think it's just something you can sustain it if you're strong enough and you have a strong enough willpower. But long-term sustainable, it depends. It depends, man. I like to enjoy life. I love food. So I still know I'm very aware and I'm cautious. But I'm just saying, like, for me to do that long-term is not sustainable for me. So I'm still going to do it, but not as hardcore is all I'm saying. Because, listen, if you're doing that all year round, which you can do all year round if you want to be lean year round. But I think that the best thing to do is to do it for a certain amount of time, whether it be 5 months, 6 months, and then you let off the gas and give your body the nutrients it needs within reason, of course, so you don't go crazy and put on a whole bunch of fat and unnecessary weight, and you stay within maintenance or around maintenance, and then you cruise there for a little while, get your body healthy, nutrients, all that stuff, get the nutrients it needs, and then when it's time to cut down again, you're not that far from reach. You're still within proximity, so it doesn't take much to cut back and dial back. But at least when you do it, your body will be back in shock again, and your results will work all over again like you just started before. So it's like shocking your body, shocking your metabolism, so to speak. And then that's how you get things to work all the time. When you do something continuously all the time, the body adapts and gets used to it. When you switch things up, you shock your body and you give it a rest, and then it's ready, the metabolism gets healthy again, and it's ready to go back to burn and do whatever you want it to do. Get what I'm saying? So just like for bulking, you bulk up for so long, now you gotta cut it back, dial it back, and then shock your metabolism, get your metabolism working again, speed it up again. Same thing. That's how you keep these things going. That's how you keep results going. The body gets used to things very quick and adapts. So that's all I can say for that, especially with cardio and everything else. Always do your cardio for sure. But you could tweak little things along the way, whether it be with your calories, or if you want to dial back a day of cardio, say, oh, I want to do, instead of doing 4 days of cardio, I'm going to do 3. Or instead of 3 days, I'm going to do 2. And then you do that. And then when it's time to ramp shit back up and you want to go in whatever direction you're going in, you add another day of cardio. You start subtracting a meal, so you cut your calories back a little bit more. But you gotta shock the body in order for these things to keep happening, for it to keep seeing results. So leave you guys off with that. I appreciate y'all for watching. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And always stay blessed. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your cheat meals too. I'm out.